Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So it's about 11:40 a.m. Eastern here in US, and Bitcoin is trading right around 8,600 right now. So let's talk about Bitcoin and how it's looking right now. What might be the future? What might be the weekend outcome and the outlook into the next week? All right. So before we get it started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit those notification and those bell icon so you get this content right away. And if you think this is helping you with your trading, with your investing, then please make sure to give me a thumbs up. That really keeps me motivated in doing this video content review every day. All right, so let's get it started with Bitcoin right now. As I said, trading around 8,600. In last couple of videos, I mentioned that we have a resistance right around that 9,000 to 9,400 zone, and that has been acting as a resistance. We almost touched a couple of days ago. We almost touched that 9,200 mark, and then since then we have been retracing. It seems like a pullback. It doesn't look like a correction to me right now. At least right now, it doesn't look like a correction. It's more of a pullback before we set it up higher. Now that scenario could change depending on how we close today's candle. If we are closing today's candle over 8,500 mark, the reason I'm saying 8,500 is because that's 11-day moving average on the daily chart, and I want to see that today's candle close over that 8,500 mark. Now I have been talking about 8,300 mark as one of the major support point to watch out for. Anything below that, the bears have like more momentum. Anything over 8,300, bulls will have momentum. But for today and into the weekend, we need to make sure that we close over 8,500 in order to have more momentum or more odds in bulls' favor. All right, so I'm going to repeat that again. Into the weekend, we need to make sure we are over 8,500 mark in order to have that more positive momentum for the bulls going into next week. All right, so keep an eye on that level. I will be watching that as well. So that's Bitcoin, and there will be resistance. I have said that before. There will be resistance in 92 to 9400 level, but if we have a good volume, good support, I think we can easily overcome that. We already tested that again, and if we go there to second time with a higher volume, it will break, and we will make that run toward perhaps 10,000 into the next week. All right. The one major hurdle that we have to overcome is all the headline news that's coming out of from the global market with all the trade war. Like if you see Trump trying to the tariff war with China. Now those are all the negative news that will impact the global market for the S&P 500 and other Asian markets as well. But the market, the stock market, the global market has been selling off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 8-9 days in a row. So I see some kind of relief rally coming up in the stock market fairly soon. We are coming to the support level. I have a feeling probably in the afternoon session around 3 to 4, there will be 3 to 4 Eastern. There will be some kind of relief rally. I have said it before. Usually what happens is the market here in US and in New York, it opens up at 9:30 a.m. Now between 9:30 and 10 a.m. you will see a lot of amateur trading, a lot of amateur traders who jumps into the market around that time zone, or maybe up to 10:30. And what you see from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. is when you see a lot of professional traders getting into the market. They try to get into the market later in the day. So you want to see how the close happen from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. session Eastern in the S&P and NASDAQ. That will kind of dictate which direction we are moving. Where the big money, where the the Wall Street sharks and Wall Street whales they are moving into. So those indicators will really give you a better idea, because The stock market only trades from Monday to Friday, and weekend is off. So you wanna see how it closed today, and that will kind of like I have said it plenty of time before. The cryptocurrency market and the stock market, they are not isolated. They are they're connected. If there is a weakness, if there is a major weakness in the stock market, you will see those kind of effect in the crypto market as well. All right, so coming back to Bitcoin, so we want to make sure, as I want to recap, we want to make sure like we are finishing the Friday today over that 8500 level, because that's the 11-day moving average, and if we can finish it over and stay over that level into the weekend, it will be quite healthy, and we won't have any over the weekend. I have said it before, like there's a market, seems like a unnatural trading that's going on, like a lot of artificial trading going on to manipulate the price action. What I mean by that is usually on the weekend there's like a lot of lower volume, and you can easily manipulate the price action if you have a decent sized account, because there's not too many players in the market over the weekend, and you can manipulate the price action into the weekend with lower volume. All right, it has happened again. I won't be surprised if it happens. It has happened before, and I won't be surprised if it happens again. All right, so do keep that in mind. But I'm looking at that 8500 level. What I like right now, Litecoin is one of the good coin that I'm looking for a nice uptick break here. But still there is some resistance that it needs to overcome. But Litecoin is one of the coin that I do like out of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I think Litecoin is still like a more of a indication, a leading indicator for the crypto market in general. Until something changes, I still do like Litecoin. So yeah. Let's look at the smaller time frame. Let's look at the 4 hours. So we talked about this pinch action, the breakout, this possible resistance here. Then it came down to the support again, that at 8300, which was a significant support that we have to hold. We do have to hold that support. It's that will be very critical, and if we can get through that support level, then it we can. Let's see. All right, so here's the trend for short term. All right, so if we can break, let's say if we can break toward that 8700 mark today, or perhaps into tomorrow, then we can easily retest that 9200 level, and perhaps touching the 9400 level. And then if we touch the 9400, I expect some retracement. It won't be easy as just going through that 9400 level. There will be some minor pullback around 9400 levels. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's look at the headline news. Nothing that strikes as a red flag to me. Yeah, really nothing strikes as this. I have said it plenty of time. This genie is out of the bottle, and in this case, it's Bitcoin. It's just, whether you like it or not, this is gonna stay here for a good. This is gonna be very much how .com changed the whole global thinking and the global market and technology. The blockchain, and it doesn't have to be blockchain. But this kind of technology, has really significantly shaken up a lot of the core value and business, how we have been doing it for past couple of centuries actually. It's in very infant stage right now. I have said it before. This market is in very infant stage right now. There will be some painful regulations in short term, but those things will be healthy for a longer term upside potential. So keep those things in mind. So as always, make sure you are using your risk management techniques, putting the stop losses. all those things are there to help you. They are help you to like stay in the market and like be a profitable investor, rather than investor who spikes up and then spikes right down. It's just very long term. You'll get burned out and you'll be out of market in no time. So yeah, just be like, make sure you're keeping an eye on those, your stop losses, and using them as they're meant to be. That will help you with your trading. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want me to look at your portfolio, I'm still offering the portfolio analysis services. So that will, if you're new to the crypto and if you really want me to take a look at it, I will be more than happy to shoot me an email, and we'll go from there. That's pretty much it, guys. I will do some altcoin later in afternoon or later in the evening. There are a few that I'm watching, and I will bring it to you guys, see how they're looking and how they're holding up in this market. All right, so talk to you soon.